Okay, I wanted to make a short video about why we should be sticking with certain narrative, focus on them, smoking guns, and try to get platforms and public debates for professionals. And the way to do this, as I've done in the past, is you just keep emailing, calling into radios with very specific points and asking for those public debates. Arguing with people on Facebook, social media, in the streets. When you believe something, it's very strong. You need to let the professionals do that job. See, when I was a part of a movement that I started years ago, I was effective because I knew technically what I was talking about. And it's the same thing for this. Medical doctors and scientists that say the cycle threshold is too amplified to have an accurate PCR test are the ones that will eventually be able to show that this is not accurate mainstream narrative propaganda they're doing on the media and by politicians and health authorities, right? So this is our job, right? Is to keep sending out emails very specifically. As an example, the cycle threshold is a huge problem, right? To politicians, to media, to health authorities, and work on calling in on radio stations, right? In front of the camera, if you can do it, right? But just demanding those public debates on the science, because it's not settled, and just keep at it. And once it gets into the talks, right? Then the snowball effect, because let's say there's a journalist that picks it up, just like I've done in the past, right? It took some time. And same thing with this. You put pressure, one journalist picks it up, makes a story out of it. Because if you are of the mind that everyone working as a journalist is your enemy, and everybody in the medical field is your enemy, and every politician is your enemy, well, guess what? Your worst enemy is yourself. Because not everybody is in this secret society that is against you. There's skeptics everywhere about this. So you can't be negative about that, thinking that everybody's against you that works for the media or in the medical field or scientific field or political field, right? So you gotta go after them with very specific points, stick to it, send emails, call in radios. It's a lot of work. I know it's intimidating a little bit, but it doesn't matter. If you want your freedom to be protected, we need those medical doctors to prove the mainstream narrative and scientists that the mainstream narrative is not correct. And attacking the other side like they're sheep and all this language is not productive. Let the professionals debate it, okay? So this is a short for now. If you want more details of why the other things, protesting and whatnot, is not as effective, okay, I can explain that from years of experience being on the front line. But for now, from all my years of experience, I tell you, you need professionals to speak on your behalf. It's no time to play hero. Let them be the heroes. Our job is to get them those platforms and public debates. Okay? All right, that's it for now.